Hi, my name is John Andrew Williams. Happy Tuesday, everybody. When the New England Patriots beat the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl last year, I swore to my family, told my wife, I would not watch football for a year until the next Super Bowl because I just couldn't take it. I grew up in Pittsburgh. The Patriots, and I know I work with Eagle Hill out in Massachusetts. They're an awesome school, and they're all Patriots fans, and be happy in New England and your Patriot fanism. And I went to school in Rhode Island. There are tons of Patriot fans there. But man, those Patriots cheat and it hurts. And I wanted them to lose, but they won. So I said, you know what? I'm out. I'm out for a year. So I'm not watching football for a year. But that doesn't mean I can't follow football and still look at the sports psychology behind it, the coaches there. It's fascinating to me, and I've learned a lot from watching sports and the coaches and the sports psychologists. Michael Gervais is one of my favorite sports psychologists. He's a Seattle Seahawks sports psychologist. He works with all of the new players, and I know he works with he is the direct, basically life coach for some of the key players in the Seattle Seahawks have. Anyway, three of my favorite teams lost, or some of the coaches I most respect lost, and on this opening weekend, whatever you want to call it. And I always have enjoyed listening to the coaches after the games and see what they say, see what kind of messages they have. What's fascinating about this in week one is how each of the coaches who lost, it wasn't that bad. Like the fans, I know I feel crestfallen. I know the other people I've talked with, they feel crestfallen. The fans, we're the ones who are like, oh, this is terrible. I can't believe it. Life is over. This is so bad. But the coach is like, you know what? It really was closer, like Tomlin said, the coach of the Steelers, it really was closer than it needed to be, or that the score seemed. There were some issues with the Patriots jamming the headsets, things like that. But that was silliness. But he said it was closer to us winning. Pete Carroll comes out, the head coach of Seattle Seahawks, and says, wow, those Rams were great. They played very athletically, and we were also right there with them. It could have very well gone the other way. Chip Kelly with the Philadelphia Eagles, he was talking about how it's a tale of two halves, where they played poorly the first half, but they came on in the second half. And what kind of, if they played that same way in the second half, then they're going to win. What's fascinating is all of these coaches, even in a loss, were very optimistic about the future. Now, this just might be the human condition, that we are all primed when we are, a loss just happens for us to look optimistically. However, all of these people are very successful at what they do. And one of the traits that successful people do, even in a loss, they look for how much effort they put forth, how it could have gone a different way had a slightly different set of circumstances happened. This is the mindset of people who are highly successful. Thank you so much for watching. My name is John Andrew Williams. Go Steelers.